Hey everybody, I'm Richard and welcome back to Indygo. I booted up the game and we came to here. I hadn't done the mirror yet, and in the last one I regretted it. I only clicked fix because I didn't want to throw it away and I thought I'd get to choose again. I did want to choose to throw it away, so I was just about to redo it to go back to where it was, but I think this is what I want to do instead. I'm going to throw it away and we're going to figure out what happens from this. This is where we were.
According to what we discussed during our last meeting, I'm writing this letter instead of calling or visiting you. Please, bear in mind that I'm only doing it because you're famous, and I can understand that you wish to avoid rumors at all costs.
I'm only doing something for me because I'm famous? That's rude.
As I already mentioned,
couldn't just be
the
friends?
state you're in is a cause for much concern, but I think we can start with home therapy.
I don't want home therapy.
Let me just remind you what we agreed on during our last meeting. Medication is necessary.
Maybe I don't want to be medicated.
If you do not wish to cooperate with me on that matter, I will have no choice but to consider hospitalization.
Well, I don't want to be hospitalized either, so I'll take that medication.
Prescriptions for the next
I was always against medication growing up.
I will visit you soon, so
I never wanted to put that stuff in me for anything, really, even like a headache.
Improvement. I keep in touch with Anne, so please do not worry about her. Do not hesitate to contact me should any problems arise or your condition worsen. I would also appreciate it if you considered leaving your atelier. You can start by leaving the window open.
You know, leaving the room would be good.
And then maybe walking around the house at night when Anne's asleep. Once you accomplish that, you may try continuing your trips around the house, but during the day. I'm convinced it's worth a try.
I can't even get him to leave the room.
I often
have the key,
that it's helpful
and
if patients
nothing.
write journals, of course, if they find enough energy to do so. Please remember, it is crucial that you take your medication regularly. I know that you have experience with these sorts of pharmaceuticals, but let me remind you, they only work after a period of regular use. Please, do not let it discourage you that you may experience some deterioration in your condition in the first 2 weeks. After this critical period, you should expect things to get better.
Oh, what?
If you forget to take your medicine
There's more?
or stop taking it altogether, your condition will deteriorate.
You just said it was going to deteriorate anyway.
I'm used to the thought that the therapy is going to take at least a couple of months. Please do not hesitate to inform me if you experience any disturbing symptoms.
That's another thing I have with medication.
If you need to know
symptoms.
anything more about the prescribed medicine, please take a look at the information leaflet. I can only add that the medicine prescribed nowadays differs substantially from the ones you used in the past. Please remember, we managed to get out of this once before. We're going to do our best to accomplish it yet again. Yours sincerely,
I don't know, I don't like medication for that reason, and also it's like stuff that's not natural for your body. You can ask Caitlin, I still argue about taking pills for headaches and stuff. I just suck it up and deal with it. But then like, I know people who have to take some serious medication for like serious health problems, and like the side effects, it's like, oh, it'll fix this, but it's gonna cause something worse or as bad. There's a chance of it. It's like, that's ridiculous. Why would you have to take that stuff? I can never choose the top and bottom one. Excuse me. Might as well not even read them. Okay. I do realize that you might be unhappy with how our last meeting looked, but please give me a bit more time. I'm deeply sorry about all the trouble I may have caused. As for the medicine, I admit I don't think of it fondly, but since I don't think it can get much worse than it is now, I will try to give it a shot. Please try to talk to Anne again and help her understand to shed some new light on the matter. I agree with that 100%. I like that statement, but I'm going to read them both just in case. I'm deeply grateful that you allowed me to stay home. Please rest assured I understand why you think the medication is needed. I'm not excited thinking of all the side effects, but I will do my best to have the best attitude possible. I hope Anne will not hold it against you that you didn't take the problem away from her and let me stay under the roof. I suppose she would welcome the possibility to be freed from this burden I impose on her. I like that one too because he's saying like I don't like the medication still, but I'll try to be good, you know, good attitude, thanks for letting me stay home and all that. I'm gonna go with this one though. Yes. Just because I liked it a lot. There's my pills. Can I not take them? Well, first step. The bathroom cabinet is perfect for strong medication, isn't it? Since I need to take them every day, it looks like I'm going to take regular trips to this cabinet. At least that's one good reason to get out of bed. I need to take my pills regularly if I want them to work. Can I take another? Maybe if you take 2 today, you won't have to take any more. It's not true. Not how medicine works. 191 days of this.
Sly as a fox. She always comes to the atelier in the morning before work to take the rubbish out, bring me some food, and sometimes cater to my special wishes. I hide in the bathroom when she does. I wash and get dressed, or pretend to at least. Most of the time she's gone by the time I come out, which means I don't have to suffer her gaze and the wave of guilt it brings with it. This time, it was different. She was sitting on my bed, waiting.
So she stuck around.
Maybe she wanted to make up after the whole situation with the doctor's visit. I haven't got a clue why I'm so cold toward her. I can't show her how much I care. Some things, just like that broken mirror, can't be fixed.
So I wonder what he would have said
Maybe
now
I'm
if
just
I
saying
had
that
fixed it. Because I
have no
took the
strength
time to in the last
salvage
one.
Whatever's left of my life.
Excuse me, jeez.
She talked to me about her family. Her niece's birthday is coming up, and she bought her a book about forest animals
I like forest animals.
and wanted me to make a painting of an animal that she could add to
See,
her
that's something
gift.
positive you could do. You know, and it might make you
Note
feel good.
so that I wouldn't forget to do it. It's the
Ooh,
least
do we
I
get to
can
do that? Do I get to pick the
I
animal?
hope I can do it. It seems
Oh,
like
there's
there's something
tickle
wrong
in my
with
throat. I
Anne.
think Caitlin's getting me sick.
Maybe she's
I'm happy.
consoling herself again.
Maybe she is. But you know, it's a good possibly urgent. Anne is going to need her niece's birthday party on Saturday. Or going to. She asked me to draw an animal for her. It would be great if it was a forest animal. The girl is crazy about them. I mean, what classifies as a forest animal? Can I draw a fox? What does the fox draw? Ding ding boop a doop a dow. Why did I even get up? To draw a picture of a forest animal. Is this my pen and pad here? No? How do I do this? Where do I draw it? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, I know I'm supposed to be drawing, but it looks like down here is where I'd want to draw. Oh wait, over here. Can I? Sometimes I wish I could forget about them. Can I not draw something? Wait, what? Oh, that's a self-portrait. Amazing. It's ripped up. We work together quite a lot. Yeah, but what? Where do I draw? I figured you would do it here on your desk. That's not a forest animal. I'm not sure what that is. Oh. I have what I need. Now I have to get to work. Okay. I didn't even know that was what I needed. Is this where I work, or is this where I work? Or is this where I work? Where the hell do I work? Well, I don't know. I've been looking around for a while. I'm probably going to cut out like all of that because it was stupid, me looking through the entire room everywhere. I don't know if this is right, but this is new, so I'm going to leave this in at least. But yeah, I'm going to cut out from after I found the watercolor to like right now. You didn't miss anything. I literally looked around the whole room and complained that I couldn't find nothing. This is the first new thing I've seen, so we're going to see what this is. Other than disturbing. This is freaky looking. And this guy kind of looks like one of those Eastern Island heads. And you are... Oh, this is nice. This one's not freaky. Like, look at this thing. What is that? Well, that's not pleasant either. I don't want to look at that. Oh, who's the devil? Is that like someone you know? This thing is a demon. There's a normal nice one. Hey, paper. This will do. Look, this is a nice picture. Is this Anne? And then freaky again. You said I have everything I need before. So it looks like I found it, but it's so stupid. Don't tell me I can't. Okay, now I have everything I need. What should I draw the girl? A roe or a wolf? I like wolves. I wanted to draw a fox. Why can't I draw a fox? And I'm not gonna lie, what the hell is a roe? Like, is that just like an animal? I'm gonna Google it. Roe. Animal that I don't know. No, I don't want someone's record of employment. Roe animal. See, even Google doesn't know it. It's a deer. Then why didn't you just say a deer? If it's a female, it's not a buck. I feel like a little kid might like a deer better. And after seeing that weird monster, he'll probably draw the wolf really creepy. Let's draw this thing. Aw, yeah, see, that's a nice picture. I like it. And I bet his niece... Are they married? Would it be his niece?
Anne seemed pleased with the watercolor.
I bet if I drew the wolf,
Emily
it wasn't
would
going to
be
be good.
pleased with it as well. I found no satisfaction in creating it, though.
So that's tough. I thought it was going to make him happy.
Completely inadequate.
What do you mean?
I think it's because of the defiance I felt while I was working on that row. How pathetic. A big artist.
That looked great.
Issues
I wish I
with
could do that.
Stupid watercolor. One needs a bit of enthusiasm to deal with the inherent absurdity of life. Enthusiasm makes the joke of human existence seem quite hilarious. I don't find it funny at all. Why do we have to keep on suffering? What's the point of it all?
I could imagine
Sometimes I
having to
feel
live
like
through
don't
this.
have the
It must be
strength
terrible for everyone who
anymore.
has suffered through this.
To my
That's
great
awful.
surprise, Anne brought me the clock I once got from a friend of mine, David. She said she'd found it while cleaning up. So many memories. They pop into my
So is
head
Anne just
every
walking
time
around the
I glance
house
at that clock's
and
face.
cleaning and living in the
That
house, and he's just
David,
locked in here the whole
he
time?
was one of the really ambitious ones. Any
So what was that
obstacle in his
squeak?
way seemed
I
easy
swear I
to
heard a
tackle.
noise.
It was all a matter of attitude. I guess this gift from him was supposed to motivate me. The clock of his life stopped a long time ago. 5 years or so. Mine's still working, I guess.
Okay. So let's look at the clock, I guess. Time will keep on being a cannibal. Lek. Use it wisely. What's Lek? How many years have gone by? No need to worry now. This clock stopped working just like you did. Oh. Stop. You gotta be happy. Am I supposed to fix it? Is there anything I can do with it? Also, I just realized, can I like move the hands or press this? I just realized that I forgot about this hint thing, and I'm not above using it. Go away. That popped up in the last one, and I'm not gonna click it because it took me out of the game last time. Okay, it does go away. Stupid thing. What am I supposed to do with this clock? Am I supposed to find a way to fix it? You know what? Hint. Let's see what this does. Okay. That's more of a hint than I thought. Hey, there's a watch in here. A watch. What do I do with the watch? Can I use it on the clock? Maybe to like set the time? This won't work. Okay. With the radio. Is there anything over here? Was there anything on my bedside table? I didn't look. No, just a coffee cup. What am I supposed to do with this watch? Can I like examine it? Is there a way to do that? No. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I want to take my medication. I'm gonna remember to do that. Every time. I feel bad now that I discovered that, or remembered about the hint system. I'm gonna get lazy. Fine, just for the sake of the video to keep things moving. See, like, I would not have clicked there. I wouldn't have. It should fit the clock. I have everything I need. No, I don't want this. I want this. And I don't want this. Do I wind it up? At least I'd have some use for it. On the other hand, shouldn't this clock stay as dead as my old friend? No, bring the memory of your friend back. Okay, it's working. Now I can keep track of the hours spent in my hermitage. Isn't that great? Or you could leave and, count the hours you spend with your
When I
wife.
found the clock in the attic, the one from David, it immediately reminded me of that situation. His illness.
Did maybe that
His
cause the depression?
And then I thought of you. It finally got to me how afraid I am.
What are you afraid of?
Every single time I press the handle to walk into your room,
Oh, she's
my
scared
hand
he's gonna
trembles. The image
end
I
it.
might see upon opening the door scares me. But I turn the key and walk in anyway. As I do it, for a brief moment, my imagination feeds
That's
me
no
the
way to
worst
live.
visions possible in order to spare me the shock. So that the worst possible
So the game,
reality that can await
I'm sorry
me
for talking
inside
over it, but the game
already feels somehow
really
familiar to
shows
me.
from both
This
sides
whole situation
what
has
it's like to live with
completely
depression
annihilated
in
my
a
sense of
sense,
security.
and what it's like to
You are
live
there
with
alone.
someone who has
I have
depression.
no idea what you're thinking about, but it can't be anything good. I'm alone as well. I experience feelings I can't even control. I feel like my heart is going to implode any minute now. Tom,
Sad.
please allow yourself to be helped.
See, she does still love
Please
him.
don't condemn us to this
She understands that
non-existence.
it's not his fault.
By shutting yourself off, you've also shut me off. You've turned me into your sentry. I know it's hard for you. I really believe that you feel
And that's
the
what
way you say
is
you
best.
do.
You need to make sure you don't give up on
I'm
that
dying
person.
to do more for you. To get inside your head, kill the monster that occupies it, and save you. But I'm completely helpless.
So sad.
Please promise me that I'm not in for any surprises, that whenever I decide to walk into your room, all that awaits me are dirty clothes, dishes, and some general untidiness, like newspapers and rubbish lying on the floor, an unmade bed, but that I will hear you in the bathroom, that I will see you faking your sleep. Please, promise me I will
Faking.
never come
She
across
knows that he
anything else in
fakes it.
there. Anne.
She knows that he fakes his sleep. Oh, so I can only say one thing. It better be good. I apologize for all the suffering I'm bringing upon you. I never intended to hurt you. You don't have to sympathize with me. You don't owe me anything. I understand that you have your concerns, but I'm not going to hurt myself. I can promise you that I will never break your life and heart with such a decision. Besides, I've been better recently. Maybe it's because of the pills I'm remembering to take. Well, that's the only thing I can say, so I can't argue it. I'm happy that I wasn't completely
Day
upset with that.
2:11. Winding that clock wasn't the best idea after all. This constant ticking is making it impossible for me to fall asleep.
Oops.
Maybe it's not just the clock. I keep having problems with sleep these days. On the other hand, though, at least I always know the time. There's a new problem on the horizon today. Anne is expecting a visit from her school friend, Monica. Obviously, I asked Anne to tell her friend I'm not at home. Monica is a very agreeable person, but I just don't feel like seeing anyone. Surprise, surprise, we're sticking to the official explanation that I'm experiencing some heart problems. So I'm either undergoing some tests or at the clinic.
You know, people will see
As
through
far
that
as I
eventually.
know, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be on some medical retreat. It's all possible thanks to my old friend, a cardiologist. It was enough to tell him that I needed some rest. No questions asked. Thanks to his help, I can take some time off from the university. Anyway,
I'm a
I
little
wonder
confused.
where Monica is supposed to sleep. I brought the bed from the guest room here to the atelier. It was actually just the beginning.
You should go and sleep
This
with your
room used
wife.
to look
You know,
so
sleeping
different.
beside her would
Now
make
it's
her really
more like
happy,
a
I bet.
studio. A place where everything needed for normal existence has been crammed into one small room. I brought the chest of drawers from our bedroom, bookcases from the living room, the desk and the lamp from the study. Luckily, I didn't have to build a bathroom.
That's good.
Since there was one from the beginning.
Maybe you could have not
Step
moved in
by
here.
step, I prepared a hideaway
'Cause
for myself, and I've been hibernating
Becoming a hermit
inside it
and
ever
shutting
since.
yourself in is not a
But I
good
have to
solution
admit,
to living with
I've
this.
been
It could only make it
exaggerating
worse,
with
in
it
my
lately,
opinion.
though.
I don't see how it could help
If
at
I
all.
still can't fall asleep, I know what I'm going to do. I found some old tapes, and I'm going to listen to them. I'll have to be careful not to attract the girl's attention. I know very well how the sound travels around this house. I make use
Whoa.
of it myself sometimes when I'm trying to work out whether Anne's home. It looks like it's gonna be just me and the tapes tonight.
Alright, well, I see some tapes scattered around the floor, but we're gonna have to leave it there because my timer just went off again. I've set it to 10 minutes, and I feel like I've probably been going long because I don't think it took 5 minutes to get through that first part. So, leave it here. I guess I'll probably start using that hint button more often. If I get stuck, I'll use it faster now because I want to progress the episodes. So, he's trying to get help, which is a good thing. I need to remember when I come back to take the pills because I know there's tons of different endings that you can get for this. That's what it says anyway, that there's several. And I want to do it my way, and I think that trying for my wife's sake is what I would do. I've never had depression, so I don't know how easy it would be. Obviously, it's not something simple to deal with, because if it was, then people wouldn't have these problems. So, but I do want to keep that. I want to keep taking them. I want to try to, make him and his wife work. It seems like she really cares about him, and it makes me really sad to see, that she loves him so much, and that he's pushing her away in a sense. And it's not intentional. He doesn't want to do that. It's just, the illness of depression, and it sucks, but hopefully we can try to improve this situation and get a good ending. I don't know if there is a good ending, or if there's a bad ending, or if they're just all endings, but I want to try to get the best one possible for these people and help them out any way I can. Even though they're just characters in a game, I still, this is a real life situation. This happens in the world all the time, so it's a shame. And just make sure that if you know anyone like this, that you try to help them in any way you can. Don't just give up because they keep pushing you away, because they don't mean to, and they do want help. They just can't show it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, press the like button, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Is it though?
It's like annoying because I know this map really well now because I won the last few times on it, and now I can't jump properly the way I want to do my tactics.
Yeah.
Damn, right into it's better than
I
almost.
start good and then Liffy catches me, and then we both get to 99.